This is A Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, it's been going around the internet. I had to touch it. A silly young black lady going viral for the wrong reason, beloved. Going viral because she had something to say about a white man posting a video of him dating a woman from all 50 states, one woman from each state. And she had tried to have a problem with all of the women being white. Like, at what point are y'all going to sit down and shut up? So I'm going to show you two videos. I'm going to show the original video that we talking about, and then I'm going to show you one more video. It's real short. And then we're going to come back and cook this because black women need to mind the business that pay them. So give me a moment. Let me hit this one first.
With a woman from every state. And let me just show you why he's getting a lot of hate.
My apologies if you heard it start up automatically, but let's just start it from the beginning. Here we go.
So this guy has made a show of going on a date with a woman from every state. And let me just show you why he's getting a lot of hate. I think it's fair to say that my guy has a type, but here's what really makes me mad. This is the girl he went on a date with from Hawaii. Like, sir, what you not finna do? You not finna play us, sir. You not finna play us, sir. Then this is the girl he went on a date with from New Mexico, who is actually, if you look on her Instagram, from Long Island. So, sir, if you have a type, you didn't even have to go across 50 states for that. Like, you really just dated the same girl in every single state. Like, where is the seasoning? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, because I'm feeling like this was unnecessary. So this guy.
So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to come back to you guys, and we're going to share the second video real quick, and then we're going to come back because this is dumb. Okay, y'all, here we go.
All right, now it ain't that funny.
Come on. For those of you who can't read the script, it says this white man is getting backlash after spending his time and money going on a date in 50 different states. And the other part says me getting roasted on Twitter for saying it's crazy for a white guy to travel 17 hours to Hawaii just to date a white girl in his 50 states travel. You should have been getting roasted. Let me stop sharing this as well. Black women, when y'all gonna mind the business that pay you? White men, okay. I'm glad she did this. Because, sis, only thing going on right here is you mad because none of them women was black in none of them states. You would have felt validated had at least 2 or 3 of those women had actually been black or close to black or biracial or something with some melanin in it. Then you would have been like, oh, white men is choosing black women, y'all, we can divest. I told y'all can't divest in them 3 white men that like you. Okay? They roster is full. They cannot take all of you hyenas. They cannot. And they will not. White men have never preferred black women or any other ethnicity of woman over and above his own. Okay, whatever issues they may be having between them, when we talk about feminism, when we talk about, men's rights and things of that nature, yeah, white men is mad at that. They don't like that. They trying to make women great again. Okay, they trying to make their women great again. They're trying to get their women in line, in alignment with the value system that they have already instilled and installed. White women have kind of gone off script a little bit, and they trying to get them back. Hey, you, where are you going? You can't sip the Kool-Aid with them. We gave them the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid is not for you. Okay, you getting buzzed off of the same Kool-Aid. We cannot have that, beloved. Why do you think that they repealed Roe versus Wade? Why do you think that they're doing all of this stuff? Okay, because they are utilizing the environment to change the biology and culture of their women, their people. It's not for your benefit. What's to their benefit is you making videos like this, where you're more concerned about what this random white man has done with his time and money and possibly his penis in 50 other states, and had nothing to do with you and nothing to do with no other black woman or no other women. The only thing it had to do with, the only women was concerned about that was the women that went on dates with him. These white men are out here choosing white women. You got white men that are marching in the new 2022 updated Klan marches. These are men in their 20s on into their 40s. These white folks is not playing with you. You think they are? Do you think that they are going to choose you or want anything to do with you? You are a traitor. You are a traitor to the Rebel Alliance. Take her away. I said that wrong, but whatever. The geek in me can't take it, but whatever. Y'all get the reference for those of you who are Star Wars geeks. You part of the Rebel Alliance. He set that battery in your back. He had his woman come set that battery in your back. He know what you made out of. He know what black women are made out of. This is an example of an average white guy. This ain't no super celebrity or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is a man that took his time out and said, you know what? I'm going to try to get with as many women as I can. I'm going to travel to each state and find me a fine white woman and get her. Them girls is pretty. Okay? The little glimpses I saw them were some pretty girls. You just mad it ain't had nothing to do with you. White men have never preferred you. They've used you. They've used black women as proxies against the black community, against black men, to hold black men down. They put a battery in your back about a gender war and how to hate your man and how to tell your man you don't need him and how to try to step over your man to enter into and ingratiate yourself into a world of whiteness that you were never welcome in to begin with. Okay? I don't know when y'all are going to see the writing on the wall. When are y'all going to stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe? These men have not come together in a collective congregation and said that they wanted nothing to do with you. You good as long as you destroying the black community, and you're doing a fine job of that. Okay? These people want to be in control again like they was doing chattel slavery. If they could put you in a plantation right now and make you pick some cotton, that's what they do. Because they find and feel and think and believe that the only value that black men and black women have is the value that they assign to them. And the value that they have assigned to black women is to be a bomb in her own house. Is to be the destroyer of her own house, her own family, to tear down her own community, to tear down her own self. And you have done a mighty, mighty fine job of mammying and pandering and biscuit begging and eating off of the white man's table for generations now. When are you going to get tired of kissing up to a group of men that could care less about whether you breathe or don't breathe? You don't have any value to them, because black women and black girls have gone missing You want to talk about how there's femicide with black men, quote unquote, which how many times we got to debunk that stat. But what you won't talk about is how this country traffics black women. And when you go missing, and when you come up missing and dead and all of this type of stuff, you're being trafficked, your organs being stolen and all that kind of, don't nobody report that. Nobody reports for you. Nobody looks for you. When these same white men that y'all thought y'all was coming up on was deleting y'all, unaliving you, and then not being charged with nothing, because you want to swirl and you want to divest, and Zaddy is better than black men, and you know he's the number one, he's the one you want. And he gets to drug you, unalive you, be the last person that saw you alive. And then when he do finally get questioned by the police department, they say, oh, well, he was a nice guy. We didn't see no reason to arrest him because all he did was kill a negress. All he did was unalive a negress. That ain't no crime. That ain't never been a crime. You understand? No, you don't understand, because you're going to keep on making stupid videos like that. You ought to get dragged. And every black woman that agreed and thought, oh, yeah, well, why come he ain't dating nobody? It's none of your business. Because he has a value system and a pact with his woman. The only thing you can do for him is get on your knees, bend over, and go destroy the black community. Them the only 3 things he want out of you. If he want them first to. Because a lot of times he don't want that. You mean nothing to him. How many times he got to show you don't mean nothing to him? That is not your man. He don't want you. He don't like you. Them little 1 or 2 little white men that might actually marry or date a black woman in earnest, very few, because you don't fulfill, you are not aligned with his value system. That's why he don't want you, because he's trying to preserve his line, not ingratiate you into his line. You're not his line. His line is fragile genetically, biologically. So he has to uphold it. That's why they're so deaf on, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep the bloodlines pure, and because they fear genetic annihilation. Duh. You don't serve none of them higher purposes that they have. They believe they have a higher purpose, and you don't serve that. You as a black woman coming into them and them loving you and wanting you to be part of, be their wife, and that does not serve anything that they have going on. That serves nothing for them. You don't serve them. White men are not black men. Black men love you because we here. White men have never loved you. Ever. You're not going to start today just because you think racism is over. No, it's not. It's alive and well and kicking. And we about to repeat history. See, as this world, as this economy start falling and different parts of the institution fail and all of this type of stuff, the real deal Holyfield come out. The real deal Holyfield come out. We're trying to warn you. Those who will be warned will be warned. Those of you who don't, y'all can stay where you at. Stay where you at. That's the solution. The solution is black women need to mind the business that pay them. We are on the brink of extinction as black people, and you worried about what a white man doing with his time and money. None of your business. You're the same black women that hate black men. You need to address that. Figure that out. Figure out how you need to turn on a dime and start healing yourself and healing the wreckage that you and your foremothers have wrought on the black community. Do that. Find something to do. Find a shirt to iron. Find a plant to garden, put in the backyard and water it. Find a recipe online to perfect. Find some femininity channels. Hello. To see how you're going to be a better woman in your life tomorrow than you was today. Find something to do. Social media was one of the worst things that ever happened to y'all. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Figure out how to have some value within yourself. Figure that out. Figure out the plight of Black people, the real plight of Black people. The real plight of Black people is us not having a value we assign to ourselves and only dealing with the value that white supremacy assigned to us. Deal with that. Instead of trying to figure out which white man you can run for cover for none. Because they don't like you. Because they covering is for they women. They 4Ps is for they women. And it's not for you. They don't value you. They don't like you. They don't love you. You serve a single purpose, and that is to be the proxy that they use to keep the Black community devastated so that we can never come together. They don't want us to come together because that family is how generational wealth is built. Generational wealth and mobility and education and profession, leisure and wealth. That's how we get by in this world. And as long as they keep you hating your man and bickering and arguing with your man in private, online, offline, and all of this other kind of stuff, the further behind we fall and the further ahead they get. Y'all don't hear me. Anyway, I want to draw everybody's attention to the petition we have against Black Lives Matter. Has become even more of something in the forefront that we need to deal with, especially because they're back in the news because the grassroots section is actually suing. They're cross-suing the foundational administrative organization part of Black Lives Matter for another $10 million that they done stole from the Black community. We have to be able to stand up and hold them accountable. They cannot be allowed to sit in front of us and just play in our face like that and we don't say anything. So this petition is the first step to holding Black lives accountable from the community at large. We're trying to get to 7,500 signatures. So I encourage everyone to hit the link inside of the description box. Please sign, share, and contribute to the petition if you can. Also sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.